Welcome back to Old School, New School, episode 18. We're halfway through the season.
Halfway through. I'm Scott. I'm old school.
I'm Chester. I'm new school.
And going to do something a little different this week.
Yep.
Our topic, it's never too early to
Yeah.
start talking about who's going to win divisions now, right? We're in the second half.
Yeah.
So let's just, for lack of a different topic, we're going to pick who we think is going to win each division.
All right.
At the end of the season. So let's start. We're going to do AFC first. Yep. AFC East. Who do you got winning?
I get the Pats.
What?
I got the Patriots. I think the Bills will have another slip up like they had this past week and lose to a pretty bad team. I think the Patriots will get ahead, and I think the Patriots will win the division. Does that mean that the Patriots are a better team than the Bills? No, but do I think the Patriots will win the division? Yes.
Wow. Crazy right off the bat. I'm gonna stick with the Bills. They laid a huge turd against the Jaguars. I didn't see 1 second of the game. No idea. The only thing I saw is that Josh Allen sacked Josh Allen. Yeah. I still think it's the Bills. But we brought this up episode or two ago that they haven't been playing great, and they need to kind of get their act together. But I think they will outlast the Patriots.
Yeah.
Moving on to AFC North, tight division. Tight. Yeah, this is really tight. Baltimore's up on top, but there's every team's got 5 wins.
Yeah.
Who are you gonna go with there?
I'm going to go with Baltimore. I think Pittsburgh is a bad team. They've played some pretty bad teams. Did the refs did they use the refs last night?
Not great.
Not great.
Not great.
And so I think the Steelers are the worst ones in the division. And then I think it goes Ravens, Browns, Bengals, Pittsburgh. And now this is very weird because I think when the Ravens play the Bengals, I think the matchup is very weird for the Ravens. And so I think that matchup goes badly together. I think the Ravens have the disadvantage there.
Oh, okay.
But if you have Cincinnati against Cleveland, which we saw the weekend, they got kind of smacked. So I don't know, is Cincinnati a playoff contender or are they a pretender?
Yeah, I have no idea how Pittsburgh has 5 wins in this division. Yeah. They're terrible.
Yeah,
they are really bad. I want to pick the Browns to win the division, but I just don't. I don't think they got it. I think the Ravens. I think the Ravens are a little better, and I think that they will also hold out and make it to the top. Okay, moving on to AFC South. You want me to go or you want to go first?
You can go.
Well, it's a little crazy because it's the Tennessee Titans and everybody else currently. Indianapolis just can't get their act together. They just can't get it going. And I think they're looks like they're 3 games back already. And they've lost to Tennessee, right? So they're basically 4 games back. Yeah. It's very similar to the NFC North, in terms of how it's set up. Yeah. It's going to take, granted, Derrick Henry's out for the rest of the season.
So
can showing your guns?
Prove themselves? No.
Okay. But they've proved that they are more than Derrick Henry. Yeah. Even though Derrick Henry's the heart and the rest of the team's the bones and the skin. I don't think. It's not Jacksonville or Houston. Yeah. They're playing for next year and draft picks currently. I just don't think the Colts can't get their act together. So I'm going to go Titans.
All right.
What do you got?
I've got the Jacksonville Jaguars. I'm joking. I've got the Tennessee Titans. Although I do think the Jacksonville Jaguars would give the Colts a run for their money. I think the Jacksonville can beat that team. But I've got the Tennessee Titans. I just think none of those teams can catch up to them.
Okay. Moving, and the final AFC division is the West, which is a very competitive division.
Yeah.
This one's tricky. Who are you gonna go with?
I've got the Broncos.
Really?
Yes, I am.
Wow.
I like Teddy Bridgewater. I don't think he's a bad QB.
I think he's a really good
Yeah.
QB. Okay. I mean, why not, I guess, right?
Yeah. Also a little side thing.
Yeah.
So. Never mind.
Never mind the side thing. I'm going to go with the Raiders.
Okay.
Your friend Xavier's team?
Yeah.
The Raiders. Chargers. Again,
Can't decide them.
This division is a toss-up.
Yes.
Roll the dice on this one. Any of these teams could win.
Yeah.
I mean, I have the least amount of faith in the Chiefs, interestingly enough. Something not right with Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
Every team in this division is extremely flawed.
Yeah.
Like major flaws, not just little things.
Definitely.
So yeah, why not? I'll go with the Raiders. Bring Vegas a little division winner.
Yeah.
Why not? That's AFC.
All right.
Moving on to the NFC.
All right. We're gonna move on to the NFC. Starting with the NFC East. Who do you got?
It's the Cowboys and nobody else.
Yeah.
They're 3 up on every other team. Giants are bad. The Washington football team is bad. You're yawning because the Eagles aren't your team. Your flag football team could probably have a better record than the professional team. It's Dallas. Nobody else.
All right. I have Dallas also.
Do you think it'll get closer though? Do you think like
I
Philly
I think Philly will catch up a bit, but I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I can see Dallas getting 10 wins.
Nah.
9? 9 and 8?
I think 9 and 8.
I think they'll get to 10.
I don't think so.
And I think Philly can get around 7 or 8 wins.
Mm-hmm.
All right. The North.
Yep.
I mean.
Yeah. What is the explanation here?
It's the Packers are 4 games up on Minnesota, 5 up on Chicago, and 7 up on Detroit. I think, there's no homerism here because it's just the Packers.
I don't know why you and everyone else in this world is hating on the Detroit Lions. They are the best team in the league.
Yeah,
I don't know why you guys are hating on the Detroit Lions.
I feel bad for Lions fans.
I do too.
Yeah, so
All
let's move on to the South. At least there's some competitiveness in the South. Well, who do you got in the South?
I've got the Saints.
You're going to go Saints, okay.
Yes, because for some reason, the Buccaneers can never play good against the Saints.
That's crazy, right?
Yeah, like...
Sean Payton has Tom Brady's number. He's the one coach that really...
that understands what he's doing.
Figured something out.
Yeah.
He's not sharing it. He should share it with the rest of the league.
He should.
But, so you're going to go with the Saints.
Yes.
I'm going to go with the Buccaneers.
All right.
That Saints team, I have no idea what's going on with that team. They lose games they should totally destroy the other team. They win games they shouldn't, or they aren't expected to. They're too up and down for me. So I think Tampa Bay's where it's at.
All right.
On to the West.
Yeah.
West, which was supposed to be more competitive, is two
good
good
teams. Yeah.
2 good teams, 2 terrible teams.
I wouldn't say terrible. I'd say injured.
Pretty bad.
Yeah.
See,
All right,
Seattle never fixed their defense. They're just as terrible as.
All right, who do you have?
I'm going to go with the Rams.
All right.
They're down 1 game to the Cardinals, but I think I don't know. Like, I keep expecting this Cardinal team to lose. And I kind of been feeling that the whole season.
Yeah.
They're 8-1. They've only lost to 1 team, the Packers, with no players.
No players.
Crazy. I think the Rams. I think they're honestly, I do think they are a more complete team than the Cardinals. But I think the Cardinals are doing great. I think it'll be very close. But it's crazy to think that one of these two teams will be a wild card team and playing on the road the first week of the playoffs. So who do you have?
I am gonna take Arizona, and this is why. Arizona has a tiebreaker, and they're one game up. I think Arizona will just have the higher spot.
Okay. But again, close, right?
Yes, I think it'll be close. I think the Rams will be, the fifth spot? Because that's the first wild card spot. Yeah, either the Rams or the Cardinals is being that fifth spot.
Yeah. You don't want to be the number 4 seed going up against the Rams in the first week. So that's everything. I think what we're learning this season, let me know if you agree with this, is that there's no great team.
Yeah.
Like every team has at least some flaw. What are we'll see what happens in the second half. Like some teams are going to get better, some teams will get worse. Teams with injured players, if those injured players can come back, that usually helps out, especially right into the playoffs. But it's going to be an interesting second half of the season. Who knows what's going to happen?
All right.
That's it. So we're not going to do a cool thing. We don't have a cool thing. The game.
I've got one more topic.
Oh.
Secret topic.
Topic. Whip, 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 whip.
What are the 5 teams in the NFC and the AFC that you think can make the Super Bowl?
Wow.
I'll go first.
Okay.
With NFC.
Go NFC first, because that's what we have up on the screen.
Bucks, Packers, Cowboys, Rams, and Cardinals are interchangeable. And the reason I said Dallas is because they're the first in the division.
But you picked the Saints to win the division.
Do I think they're a better team? It's Super Bowl.
Oh, you said win the Super Bowl. Oh. 5 teams?
You don't have to choose 5. You can choose a team.
Can I choose 3?
Yeah, 3. That's okay.
Rams, Cardinals, Buccaneers.
Okay. All right. Let's
And you want to do the same with the AFC?
Yeah, let's just do the AFC. I'll do 3 this time.
Okay.
Titans. Ravens, Bills.
Okay. For me, I'll take to win the Super Bowl. I'll go Bills, Titans, and I'll throw the wild card in there as the Raiders. And I'm not picking the Ravens because I need to see them do something in the playoffs yet. They've fallen apart the last couple years. So until I see them do something, not that the Raiders have done anything, but so the game on Thursday is Baltimore at Miami.
That's just a base slapper.
Nothing to talk about there. I'm going Baltimore.
Baltimore, yeah.
And that's it. So that's all for this episode. Check back with us on Saturday for our picks of the week, and have a good week.
Peace.
Peace.